Walker's shot is off.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019. And as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 20 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
The first free throw is good.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Siakam hits them both. Walker with it. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with break supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
That free throw good from Walker.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, we'll have plenty of opportunities to continue that.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a coach.
Lowry passes to Van Vliet. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
A specialty of Lowry's. Give him any type of airspace, and he's going to fire away from there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Walker against Lowry. Shot's good by Walker.
Don't you love the passion Walker plays with? An incredible athlete who somehow muscles in tough shots.
Walker against Lowry. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Walker dishes to Tatum. Pass to Tice. Hayward on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Walker's shot is off. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Passes to Lowry. Here's Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Tice. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Brown. Here's Tatum. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
Tatum has a good feel for catching defenders off balance. I mean, we'll see what he can do at the line.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances. And what you love about Tatum is that scoring gene, but with efficiency, both from the field and the line.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Toronto. And so Tatum nails them both. And here's Lowry. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one, good.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Now here's Hayward. Pass to Brown for the 3. And it's Lowry with the rebound. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Left side of Ibaka. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. They grab their own miss. Lowry. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Lowry's got 6.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Now here's Walker. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Boston, no good that time either. In Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The rebound by the Celtics. Hayward outside. To the middle. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And Brown is superb at just keeping focused. Despite what the D throws at him, he gets the job done.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jump.
Yeah, Greg. I mean, he'd stop and defenders could just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off bounds. Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Norman Powell's checked in for Fred VanVleet.
And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. And a new group in for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Marcus Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Now here's Powell. Over Smart. And again, no good by Toronto.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now Davis. After Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Outside, Davis. And the pass to Gasol. And the layup's good off the glass.
In the interior game of Gasol, I mean, he's had a number of ways to score from him.
The Celtics have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Outside, Smart. Here's Kanter. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Now, that's the staple of Kanter's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards. Smart against Powell. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Powell. Passes it to Boucher. High post, Davis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Boston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wanamaker misses. Raptors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Hollis Jefferson passes to Boucher. Gasol kicks to Powell. Back to Gasol. Shoots over Kanter. Gasol's shot is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
That shot no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Raptors lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And earlier we got a few words from Marc Gasol regarding his former teammate in Toronto, Kawhi Leonard.
The way he plays defensively, you know what he stands for. And how competitive he is. I mean, I don't need somebody to bang his chest or like scream or like be one of those guys to know if you're competitive or not. Like, I think that's the way he is, and I respect that. And he's actually a really good, teammate and vocal and speaks when he needs to speak.
And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019, largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former Defensive Players of the Year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Celtics, Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1. Now, here's Anunoby after Enes Kanter's miss. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Toronto calls timeout. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
For a different look here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for Terrence Davis. And then for Boston, Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Gordon Hayward comes in for Jaylen Brown, and Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Celtics trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Poked away, stolen by VanVleet. Lays it up and banks it in. VanVleet's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Now, here's Walker. Over Lowry. And it's VanVleet with the rebound. Raptors leading by 6. Right side Lowry. And that one drops. Lowry's got 8 points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Walker the pass to Williams. He kicks it to Tatum. Pass to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Boston, no good that time either. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable. A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 10. There's the dish to Hayward. Back to Walker to end the run. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Siakam against Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Siakam. The Raptors making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Siakam hits them both. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Celtics trail by 12. Smart passes to Tice. To stop the drought, and he sinks the layup.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
The drive by Siakam. It's blocked. Walker against Lowry. Walker's shot is off.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Though he may not explode off the floor, Tatum's length makes plays like this look easy.
Siakam outside. And the rejection by Tatum.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I like Smart using his size advantage on the interior. Nice work out there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
First one falls for him.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. And so, Smart nails both of them. Toronto with the ball. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Hollis Jefferson passes to Boucher. Now here's Powell. Down low, here's Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
Yeah, right to the rim. Once Gasol gets this close, he commits to flush.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 8-point game. You can't hit that time. Gasol with the defensive effort.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Smart against Powell. Shot clock at 6. From deep. A rebound by the Celtics. To the inside. Here's Smart. It's tipped. Powell with the steal. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We're going to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They made a nice move in the second quarter, and now we've got a tie ball game at the half. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
Best work they've done is on the boards. They got a nice edge in the numbers, and it's got them to this lead. They were getting after it hard. Raw, fighting, pushing, elbowing, throwing people around. We'll see if it takes something out of them in the second half.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
Well, obviously, they were outshot. I thought they mailed it in too many times in terms of their effort. People weren't moving, they weren't screening, and they definitely weren't hustling. They need to hit the ground running to be competitive in the second half, or they could get blown out.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Tim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And he knocks down the first one.
You talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last offseason, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
He hits both from the stripe.
And see, Webb, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force him to the line.
The Raptors have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. 2 shots. The first one falls. And so Lowry nails both of them. Now here's Walker. Shoots from the high post, and the jumper falls for him. Walker's got 6 points.
Well, that's a shot that Walker has made throughout his career. He continues to do damage from this end.
Here's Lowry. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 6. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Wow, I am more impressed by Tatum every time I watch him. That's a veteran.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And that one is good. 14 points for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Brown with the putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Tice has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
And Lowry gets double teamed. Ibaka for 3. No good. Shot missing. And it's Boston the other way. Brown right side. Lays it up off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Lowry 14 points for him. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Tice finds Walker. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Lowry. Van Vliet passes to Lowry. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 5. Walker in the corner. Misses the 3.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be given.
Over to the wing. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
Walker dishes to Hayward. Back to Walker. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Walker.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Van Vliet against Brown. Latre. Rebound, Boston. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Tatum. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Van Vliet passes to Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now. Hayward against Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Good on the bucket. And it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
That's just great touch. Teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Now a timeout called by Boston. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Robert Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Now here's Smart. But they get it back. Cantor against Gasol. Cantor, the pass to Tatum, and the layup is good. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Powell. Over Smart. And the shot no good, a bit short. Celtics trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
He gets that one. Cantor's got 6 points.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Powell kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Powell. Davis surveying the floor. Takes it from 10. That one off the back iron and out. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Tatum drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 3-point Toronto lead. Toronto shooting is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Outside, Davis. Pass to Gasol. 3 seconds left. He lays it in. He's got 8.
Showing the muscle. Gasol skilled and powering through the contact and finishing.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Raptors. They're up by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Celtics, Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then there's Smart. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Wanamaker in at the point.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Smart against Davis. Outside Lowry. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
Kicks it to Kanter. Tatum against Powell. Fires from 18. And too long on the shot. Raptors leading by 6. Here's Lowry. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Boston.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening, takes the shot there into the contact.
Free throw drops for Lowry. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Both shots good from the stripe.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Gasol against Kanter. In the corner, Smart with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Finds Lowry. Williams with the block. Outside, Smart. Boston, no good that time either.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Davis. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Wanamaker. Kanter kicks to Williams. Pass to Wanamaker. No good from outside. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend it.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
pitches for Toronto. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Terrence Davis. And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Hayward comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And the shot is good.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Now, here's Lowry. Left side, Ibaka. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 8. He dishes it to Walker. Offline with his 3.
It's the look he wants and still no look. Tough night.
Count that one from VanVleet.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And he gets the bucket.
Walker's a score first. Shots like that floater are an integral part of his arsenal.
Raptors leading by 8. Outside Lowry. And Lowry gets double teamed. VanVleet wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Walker against Lowry. Buries it down low.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Lowry against Walker. The shot by Lowry, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Walker in the post, now recovering, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Tatum.
And Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. VanVleet against Brown. VanVleet passes to Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. 4 on the clock. Here's the floater. He takes it up and lays it in. VanVleet's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Toronto grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's VanVleet. At the top of the key, Lowry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Kemba Walker picks one up. Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Stanley Johnson comes in for Pascal Siakam. McCaw, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Thomas subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And so Lowry nails both of them.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Langford with it. Thomas is there. And the basket by Langford.
Able to follow through on the shot, even with the contact. Good concentration there by Langford.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lowry. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
I like watching Langford when he's knocking down and trusting that jumper, proving he has the touch needed to do damage from outside.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Mark. It seemed like you guys came out early. You wanted to jump on them, and that would control the game. Was that what was going on?
Yes, and we started out that way, and that was limped away a little bit. But, we're learning, we're getting better, and, just a process.
You guys really coming together. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.